Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Rebecca Moore's celebratory hop for 500 subscribers on YouTube. How exciting. So we're all going to get together and celebrate her. We're going to scrap lift her, and I chose this layout. She is Precious Paper Crafts on Instagram and I believe just Rebecca Moore on YouTube, but I will have links to all her stuff down below. So as you noticed, she was using the Daydream collection from Coco Vanilla Studio, and it's like one of my favorite collections ever. And guys, at this stage, I've only got 4 more 12 by 12 pieces of paper left. And after this one, I only have 3. But I'm trying to use all of my stuff up and that. So this worked out perfectly. So I'm going to take some of the larger scraps that I have and I'm going to recreate this. However, she is so creative and she's just a phenomenal designer. If you are not following her, you must. I got my measurements all wrong. I cut 6 by 6 squares of pattern paper and then cut them diagonally in half. And then I got the first one on the page after I had already cut everything, and I was like, whoa, these are too big. So they have to be 4x4s cut in half. She did do some sewing on her original layouts. And as much as I love that, how lazy am I that I did not want to pull out my sewing machine, because everything is so neatly tucked away in my craft room these days. I had just got several weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago now, yeah. Me and my mom went to IKEA and picked up the 5x5 calyx cubes, and my fiance put it together right away. So I got everything. Everything has a place and every place has a thing. And I am like, whoop, whoop. Actually, I do have some empty cubbies. So right here, see? Way too big. So I was like, how do I fix this? Yep. We cut it down, right? But anyway, she sewed her triangles on, which are beautiful. But I was too lazy. So I just do a pin and draw some crazy messy lines. And I'm loving it. I do distress each triangle, though. I go ahead and pull out my Tim Holtz page distresser. Words are hard. And I get them all done. Now, I do have to add a little side note here. So my son was on his way to work, and I love Sam. He called me 4 times, but I didn't know he did, and I was recording on my iPhone, and when I get a phone call, it stops the recording, and it was probably 15 minutes before he called my fiance, and then I realized after I had went on with the layouts that he had shut my video off. So there is some lost footage, and it is basically all the embellishment parts, and there was nothing I could do, so I do want to apologize for that. But I'll tell you what, I took very long video of, just the finished layout sitting there so that you guys could at least see what I had done. Now, if you've seen previous videos, you guys do know that I have used up all my fussy cut flowers and flower die cuts from this collection. And Rebecca had a beautiful smattering of flowers clustered up around this beautiful, I guess it's like a patchwork design. So I went with rainbows and the little moths. It seemed right to me. But let's talk about Rebecca. She does some of the most brilliant mixed media that I've ever seen. I am always in awe. She is a part of the Mixed Media Frenzy gang that I participate in on Fridays. And I am always I am in love with her videos and her designs. And also, I love your accent, honey. I could listen to you talk forever. You just have the prettiest accent in the world. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a fangirl. I know. But you guys have got to go check out her channel and all the fun layouts that she does. She does some really beautiful cut file work. It's just everything. Everything is phenomenal. And I actually, when I went to her Instagram to find a layout that I wanted to scrap lift, I printed off like 6. So I'm going to be scrap lifting her way more than just this time because she is just a wonderful designer and a wonderful person. And I just found out today that she is also now a part of the Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, which by the time you guys see this, it will have already been announced. But yeah, so don't forget to check out her videos on that too. I can't wait to see what you do with sequins. So back to the video. See here, I'm just doing the messy lines. And like, they're seriously messy, guys. Like, I wasn't even trying. The only thing I was trying to do was not go on the white paper. That was it. And I really had to choose what pattern papers I wanted to use for the triangles because I am limited on my 12 by 12 sheets and I was trying not to cut into them. So yeah, I know. All right, so this is it, guys. This is the last picture of my mom's birthday retirement party. So finally got that whole little scenario scrapped. And I'm like, guys, we got to do something else because I'm out of new pictures. We're going back into the old pictures and dog pictures to scrap. It's so sad. So I'm going to go ahead and matte my photo because I wanted to give it just a little bit of pop off the page. And you guys know that I matte my photos based on feeling, and also Rebecca had her photo matte. She actually had it matted several times, so you will see that I try to make just one work, but after I start looking at the layout of hers, I realize I need to do something else. But I don't have any papers big enough, so I'm going to try to paper piece this in, which I get a top and bottom, and then I add to the side. So it's like very wonky on the layers behind the picture, but I'm digging it. I mean, right? And all but like maybe 2 or 3 of the layouts that I created for this event were done in the Daydream collection. So that's super exciting for me as well. All right. So I am not used to going this slow. Like I only sped the video up by 0.5 because I knew that I had lost footage due to the phone call from my son to let me know that he was at work. My son's my best friend, so he calls me a lot and we talk about stupid random stuff. Like, Mom, I came down the hill and they're doing road construction and there was a stoplight and I think I ran it. That was what that phone call was about, guys. And I was like, okay, Sam, you're fine. Like, did you get pulled over? He's like, no. I'm like, oh. He's like, well, what should I do? I'm like, don't do it again. I mean, I don't know. Like, my fiance came running. He's like, is he in trouble? I'm like, no. He was just telling me. So I don't know what his deal was. I love him. So I do go ahead and matte it on that bright corally color, but that's because that white pattern paper with the little raindrop, that one, it's got that color in it. And I was like, you know what? It's on the layout now, so we have to make it work. Like it's in the triangles, and I want to just ever so slightly bring that to the forefront just a smidge, right? And that's how you do that. Just add another little pop of that color, just so it doesn't look all off the Wally and Evie. Sorry, not Disney, Pixar reference. I guess it's kind of. But anyway, I am like in such a silly mood, and I hope that I have not lost you guys as subscribers due to this crazy voiceover. All right, as you see there, my ATG ran out of tape, and instead of refilling it, I just grabbed my liquid glue, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to work, so we make it work. I do really like this layout. I also want to remind you while I'm getting this done, today's a hop. So in the description box listed below will be all our crafty friends that are playing along and celebrating Rebecca's wonderful celebratory milestone. And as you can see here, here's everything that I got on with the rainbows, the hearts. I used up all of those fabric hearts and all of my flares on this layout, so that felt good too. The title is This Place, and I'm showing you there's her original layout. And here's mine, so it's kind of close. All right, don't forget to go check out everybody listed down below, and definitely go over to Rebecca's channel and give her some love. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.